every brother that's caught in the crossfire.
Frozen 2 is a follow-up to the incredibly successful Frozen and tells the story of Elsa, Anna, Kristoff, and Olaf as they journey through an enchanted forest to uncover the secrets of Elsa's powers and try to lift a curse that has been put upon through these people. When I first saw the first Frozen film, I thought it was good, and this was right after the time when I was like hating on a movie just for the sake of hating it. I was like really young and I wasn't into those kinds of movies. And when I start actually focusing on a lot of films, including animated ones, and I decided to like watch this, I thought it was good. I thought the first movie, for what it is a really entertaining and pretty much back to formula Disney princess movie. And I thought little girls would enjoy it, and I can understand why a lot of people would enjoy it. But when I heard that they were going to do a second movie, I was like, they haven't had, the sequels for Disney animated movies have not been the best. And the first theatrical Disney animated film for Disney animated picture that's not Pixar was The Jungle Book 2, I believe. And that was critically panned. And Wreck-It Ralph last year kind of divided the fans, even though it was critically acclaimed and still made money. So Disney doesn't have that great of a reputation when following up their animated classics with sequels and the direct-to-DVD films for the most part, while there are a few gems are pretty much awful. So I wasn't really that hyped for this one, but seeing that the most of the same crew is coming back, thought maybe this could be good. And I was right. This was a good follow-up, though nothing special. And I think that just me and my personal taste, just not being that into these kinds of movies, I still would understand why a lot of people could probably enjoy this one. The animation is great. The characters are consistent throughout, though some character choices and how they are basically portrayed together in a way felt was questionable. Like they separate throughout in the movie and have their own little arcs. Like Kristoff wants to like propose to Anna, and Elsa has her own arc about her powers, and Anna's and Elsa's relationship, as great as it is and how well portrayed it is in this movie, is pretty minimal. There's just a lot of character choices on how they should be together that just kind of made me go, this is pretty much inconsistent, but the characters themselves stayed consistent, and I understand how they progressed throughout from the first movie to this one. The music is really good, and I am worried that once again it's going to be overplayed this year. They're good songs, but please, for the love of God, do not drum it up in my ears again. Please, radio, I implore you not to overuse these songs. They're fine as they are. And overall, I think Olaf is probably my favorite character still. He, the one that had the most laughs from me from the first movie. And I thought he was still entertaining here. Josh Gad, I believe is his name. I'm terrible with names. Does a really good job. India Menzel does a good job as Elsa. And all the other actors and actresses did fine in the movie, including some of the new characters. But I think what kind of dropped it down a notch for me was a story. And that is around the third act. It made some questionable decisions that I'm not sure about. I'm probably going to have to rewatch the movie again to probably get it a little better. But as of now, I'm still trying to think how it makes sense from where this movie is going and how does it conclude the story well. Now, this could be a Last Jedi effect where all these decisions kind of divide fans, and we'll just have to see what happens. But there's a lot of story problems in the movie that are inconsistent, including the way they split up some of the characters into having their own arcs, because each person has something else going on around them, and not all of them are as interesting as one another. So that kind of makes you go, well, I want to see the scene right now more. And I think the movie kind of suffers a little bit from that. But I don't think this is a bad film. I think this is enjoyable, really well animated, pretty funny. And this is one of the better Disney sequels I've seen so far. But still, it's not quite up to par as for some of the original movies for Disney, and not even as good as the first movie. So yeah, this is my opinion on Frozen 2. Take it as you will. I'm gonna give Frozen 2 a B-. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.
Heaven, if you sent us down.